Remember when the world was small, the campus bench, a borrowed car. We swore we'd chase the same horizon, no matter where the years would start. Back then we spoke in the future tense, like every dream belonged to us. We thought that love would be enough to keep pace with who we'd become. But time has a way of asking questions that youth never thinks to ask. We grew in different directions without meaning to it all. You stayed where the memories live. I kept answering the call. And now I miss the person you were, while you're missing who I used to be. It's hard to hold on to forever, when forever changes everything. You still tell the same old stories about nights we'd never sleep, and I still smile because I love them, but they don't fit me like they used to. I've learned new cities, new mistakes, new fears that only grown-ups know, while you're still chasing yesterday like it's somewhere we can go. There's no villain in this picture, just two people moving at different speeds. We grew in different directions without meaning to at all. You found comfort in familiar roads, I kept climbing every wall. And now we sit across each other, speaking languages time has rewritten. It's not that we stopped loving, it's that love stopped being enough. I wish we could blame a betrayal, a secret, a fight, a lie, something easier than admitting people can outgrow a shared life. Because the hardest truth to swallow isn't that one of us was wrong, it's that the distance came so slowly, neither of us heard it coming. We grew in different directions, like branches from the same tree, rooted in the same beginning, reaching for different skies. And I'll always love the version of us that sat beneath those younger stars. But tonight I'm finally accepting the people who made those promises don't exist anymore. The photographs still look like us, the memories still sound like us, but somewhere between then and now, we became strangers who remember each other perfectly. We've been dancing to the same old old song for longer than the years can tell. You know every scar upon my heart, yet nobody knows me well. No pictures on your crowded wall, no mention when your friends come by. It's like I only exist for you when no one else is nearby. I keep asking myself quietly why love needs somewhere to hide. Am I your lover or your secret? Am I your future or your shame? We've built a life behind closed curtains, but outside I don't have a name. You hold my hand when no one's watching, and let it go when people see. And after all these years together, why are you still hiding me? I know the stories that you tell, the dreams you keep, the fears you fight. But when the world looks in your direction, you erase me from your life. Your family doesn't know my face, your co-workers don't know I'm there. And every time I ask you why, you say it's complicated, just be fair. But love that lasts this long shouldn't feel like something forbidden. Am I your lover or your secret? Am I your future or your shame? We built a life behind closed curtains, but outside I don't have a name. You hold my hand when no one's watching, and let it go when people see. And after all these years together, why are you still hiding me? I never wanted grand declarations or a spotlight shining bright. I just wanted to be acknowledged in the daylight, not just the night. Because love isn't proven by whispers or promises made alone. It's standing beside somebody proudly and letting the whole world know. So tell me, am I your forever, or just a chapter you conceal? Because a heart can only survive so long on things that never feel real. I desire more than stolen moments, more than shadows, more than secrecy. And if you truly love me, why are you still hiding me? Why are you still a secret is that sometimes it starts believing it deserves to stay hidden. You carry every burden quietly, like you've done your whole life long. Never asking for a hand to hold, even when the road gets rough. You say, I've got it, don't you worry. Before I even ask your name, and every time the world breaks on you, you shut the door and bear the pain. I know you're strong because you had to be, but where does that leave me? If you never need a shoulder, if you never need a hand, if you walk through every storm alone, then tell me where I stand. I know you love me, I can feel it in every kiss and every touch. But sometimes I wonder quietly, why am I here if you don't need me that much? When you're drowning in your worries, you disappear without a sound, and I find out days later how hard you've been breaking down. You never asked me for a ride, never call when things go wrong. You wear your scars beneath your jacket, like they've taught you to be strong. But love isn't only sharing sunsets, it's sharing the way too. If you never need a shoulder, if you never need a hand, if you walk through every storm alone, then tell me where I stand. I know you love me, I can feel it in every kiss and every touch. But sometimes I wonder quietly, why am I here if you don't need me that much? Maybe someone taught you long ago that needing people wasn't safe, that every promise came with conditions and every kindness had a price to pay. But I'm not asking you to be helpless, I'm not asking you to fall apart. I'm only asking for a small corner inside the battles of your heart. I don't need to save you from everything, I don't need to be your cure. I just want a place beside you when life becomes unsure. Let me carry one small piece of the way you've always known, because the loneliest feeling in love is watching someone you adore suffer all alone. You say I've got it, and maybe you do, but sometimes love sounds like you don't have to. coffee still beside the sink. Your jacket's hanging by the door. Nothing's changed inside this room, yet nothing feels the same anymore. We speak in careful little words, like strangers trying to be kind. Two hearts sitting side by side, but miles apart inside. And every night I ask myself the same unanswered thing. Should I stay and keep believing there's a way to save this flame, or walk away from what we were before love forgets its name? I'm caught between the memory and the truth I cannot hide. One half of me keeps holding on, the other says goodbye. The other says goodbye. I miss the way we used to laugh before silence filled the space, before every conversation started feeling out of place. Maybe love is meant to fight. Maybe love knows when to leave. I keep searching for the answer somewhere in between, but every road I try to take leads me back again. Should I stay and keep believing there's a way to save this flame, or walk away from what we were before love forgets its name? I'm caught between the memory and the truth I cannot hide. One half of me keeps holding on, the other says goodbye. If I leave, I'll miss you terribly. If I stay, I'll lose myself. And I don't know which kind of pain hurts a little less. So here I am at 2 a.m., listening to the rain, trying to decide if love is worth another day. Should I stay and keep believing, or finally set us free? Are we protecting something real, or just who we used to be? I'm standing at the crossroads with your shadow by my side. One half of me still loves you, the other's tired of trying. The night keeps asking questions, and neither answer feels right. Midnight dances on the glass, neon colors softly pass. Everybody seems so free, while caution keeps a hold on me. There's a fire behind my eyes, A restless hunger I disguise. I've been good for far too long, but something tells me I belong closer to the edge tonight than I've ever been before. I'm one taste away from falling, one step into the flame. I know I should be running, but I keep calling out your name. Maybe the danger isn't you, maybe it's what I become if I let myself want this just once. I can hear temptation sing like a trumpet in the dark. Every note pulls at my skin, every beat ignites a spark. I tell myself to walk away, like I've done 1,000 times, but every door I try to close leaves your shadow in my mind. And what scares me most isn't losing control, it's loving the feeling when I do. I'm one taste away from falling, one step into the flame. I know I should be running, but I keep calling out your name. Maybe the danger isn't you, maybe it's what I'd become if I let myself want this just once. I've seen people lose themselves chasing something they can't keep. What if all the warnings whispered are promises beneath? What if heaven feels too distant and the night feels far too young? What if one forbidden moment turns into the only one I want? One taste away from falling, one breath from crossing lines, trying to make peace with angels while dancing with my mind. Maybe tomorrow I'll be stronger, maybe tonight I'll come undone, standing at the edge of wanting, afraid I might love it once it's begun. The city sleeps beneath the moon, and I'm still choosing what to do. You always arrive with empty hands and somehow leave with less, while I'm collecting scattered pieces of another little mess. You wear confusion like a tailored suit, it fits you perfectly somehow. And every road that needs a driver ends with both hands on my wheel now. Maybe it's not what you do, maybe it's what you never You make helpless look so effortless, like rain pretending not to fall. And every time the ceiling's cracking, I'm the one rebuilding walls. You say you didn't mean to leave it. You say you never saw the signs. But somehow every burden finds me, and somehow every freedom finds you. We dance, but I'm the one who's leading. Even when the music changes key, you miss the beat and smile so sweetly, and let the rhythm lean on me. I used to think that love was giving, until I noticed something strange. The more of myself I offered, the less of you remained. And now I'm tired of carrying what belongs to two. You make helpless look so effortless, like a language you've rehearsed. Every promise starts together, but somehow ends with my work first. You say the world just overwhelms you. Maybe that's partly true, but every time there's weight to carry, it always travels through me to you. I don't need perfection, I don't need someone strong all the time. I just need to know the weakness is real and not a place to hide. Because there's a difference between falling and refusing to stand. One asks for love and understanding, the other simply asks for hands. You made helpless look so effortless. For so long I thought it was fate, but love shouldn't feel like dragging a piano up a staircase. And maybe the saddest lesson wasn't learning what you do, it was learning how comfortable you'd become, watching me do it for you. The room is finally quiet, no more weight across my shoulders. Funny how light the world can feel when two hands become one again. Or none at all. You check the prices before we sit down, apologize before the bill arrives. You talk about what you can't afford more than the things you like. I didn't fall for a bank account or the numbers by your name, but somehow every conversation finds its way back there again. Getting tired of convincing you of something I already know. You keep seeing what you don't have, I keep seeing who you are. You're measuring your worth in dollars while I'm counting all your heart. I wish you'd stop comparing. your life to everyone you see. 'Cause the things you think are missing were never what I needed. You hate it when I pick the place or pay for coffee now and then. Like every simple act of kindness becomes a wound to your pride again. You think I'm dreaming of a lifestyle you could never give to me, but the only thing that's pushing us apart is your insecurity. I never asked for perfect, only honesty and peace. You keep seeing what you don't have, I keep seeing who you are. You're measuring your worth in dollars while I'm counting all your heart. I wish you'd stop comparing your life to everyone you see. 'Cause the things you think are missing were never what I needed. Maybe the real distance between us was never money after all. It's how you keep assuming that I'll leave when times get hard. Every compliment I give you, every reason that I stay, gets buried underneath the fear that you're somehow not enough. You keep seeing what you don't have while I keep losing what we are. Not because your pockets are empty, but because your doubt is growing large. And I'm exhausted from reminding you of the things I thought you'd see. The person standing right beside you already thought you were enough for me. The tragedy isn't having less, it's never believing you're enough. Even when somebody loves you exactly as you are. You always have an answer ready before I finished what I mean. A lesson hidden in every sentence, a correction in between. You tell me how I should invest, how I should think, how I should grow. And every conversation somehow turns into something that I don't know. Maybe you're trying to help me, but somewhere along the way I stopped feeling like your lover and started feeling like your student. Every mistake becomes a lecture, every dream needs your approval. You sit behind a desk I never gave you, grading every part of me. And I'm getting tired of being smaller so you can be the authority. I used to tell you everything, the reckless thoughts inside my head. Now filter every story first, afraid of what you'll say instead. Because somehow your advice arrives before your empathy does. And I don't need another roadmap, sometimes I just need your love. You call it wisdom, call it guidance, but it doesn't feel that way. I stopped feeling like your lover and started feeling like your student. Every mistake becomes a lecture, every dream needs your approval. You sit behind a desk I never gave you, great in every part of me. And I'm getting tired of being smaller, so you can be the authority. The funny thing is I admire you, your discipline, your confidence. But admiration slowly turns to distance when one voice always knows best. A relationship isn't a classroom, and love was never meant to be one person holding all the answers while the other asks permission to be free. I don't need you to be perfect, I don't need you to be right. I just need a place beside you, not a seat beneath your height. Take down the podium between us, come and sit here next to me. Because I fell in love with a partner, not a self-appointed mentor, trying to redesign my life tonight. Don't teach me anything, don't fix me, don't analyze me, just hold my hand and let us be equals again. You used to call me on your lunch break, just to tell me how your day had been. Now your voice arrives past midnight, worn thin around the edges again. I keep a seat for you at dinner. The candle burns itself away. Some nights the only thing that joins me is the jacket that you left. No one stole your heart from me, just 1,000 deadlines did. You're borrowed by the clock now, leased out to another dream, giving all your best hours away, bringing home what's left of you to me. And I know you're doing this for us, at least that's what we always say. future keeps getting richer, while the present slips away. The city glows outside the window like a spreadsheet full of lights. Somewhere in another office tower, you're still fighting through the night. You promise that next month gets easier after one more goal, one more review. But every finish line keeps moving further from me and you. I've stopped competing with the person and started competing with the calendar. You're borrowed by the clock now, leased out to another dream, giving all your best hours away and bringing home what's left of you to me. And I know you're trying your hardest. I see the weight behind your eyes, but exhaustion is a quiet river. It can carry love away unnoticed. The tragedy is not that you don't love me, it's that you're too tired to show it. And the tragedy is not that I'm angry, it's that I understand. So I swallow my disappointment, and you swallow your stress. And somewhere between compassion and survival, we slowly become less. You're borrowed by the clock now, and I'm waiting in the space between the person that I fell in love with and the employee you've become. No affairs, no shattered promises, no dramatic last goodbye. Just two people losing each other to a life neither one designed. And the saddest part about it is nobody did anything wrong. The office lights finally go dark, the city starts to sleep. But somewhere along the way, the time we were saving for each other ran out. Ran out. The house still wakes before the sun, like it forgot you're gone. The kettle sings, the floorboards creak, the morning carries on. Your picture hangs beside the stairs, your jacket's missing from its place, and somehow every empty room shape. Funny how silence grows louder when it finally gets its turn. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, a stillness settling in. No late night footsteps down the hall, no keys against the wind. We spent years wishing for a moment to finally rest and breathe. Now the house is everything we wanted, except the noise we used to need. The calendar stays mostly blank. The laundry basket never fills. The little things I used to curse are now the things I miss. Sometimes I walk past your old room and pause without a reason why. Like part of me still expects to hear your voice drift through the night. The hardest part of loving someone is watching them become their own. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, a stillness settling in. No hurried mornings, no slammed doors, no chaos to begin. And I'm so proud of where you're going, the life you're building on your own. But pride in missing someone deeply can live inside the same home. We taught you how to spread your wings, then acted surprised when you flew. Guess every lesson that worked perfectly eventually leaves without you. And maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Maybe every chapter turns, but nobody talks about the silence after the page is learned. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, but maybe that's alright, 'cause every empty room still echoes with years of borrowed light. The walls still hold your laughter, the windows know your name. And though this house feels different now, the love remains. The porch light still on, not because we're waiting, just because some habits learned from loving you never really leave. You laugh at jokes I don't understand, scrolling through your midnight feed. Faces glowing on a little screen, living lives I'll never lead. Girls with perfect sunlight skin, cities painted gold and white. Everybody seems so effortless inside your phone at night. And I know they're only strangers, but they're starting to feel real. Your algorithm knows you better than I think I ever will. It shows me every secret window into dreams you'll never tell. And lately I've been wondering if I'm the one you truly choose, or just the person in your life, while your heart keeps swiping through. You follow people nothing like me, different voices, different minds, different ways of seeing beauty, different versions of a life. Their opinions fill your timeline, their laughter fills your room, and I sit beside you quietly, watching myself disappear. It's hard competing with a fantasy that never has a flaw. Your algorithm knows you better than I think I ever will. It shows me every secret window into dreams you never tell. If I'm the one you truly choose, or just the person in your life, while your heart keeps swiping through. Maybe I'm not jealous of the people or the photos that you save. Maybe I'm jealous of the version of yourself that only comes alive online. The one who loves different stories, different futures, different views. A stranger I've been dating without knowing it was true. Your algorithm knows your longings, the things you never say aloud. Every click becomes a breadcrumb leading somewhere far from now. And maybe you still love me, maybe none of this is true, but it's hard not to feel lonely when the digital world you adore looks nothing like the life you're living with me. The screen goes dark, the room stays quiet, and I wonder which version of you will wake up tomorrow. You love me like a Sunday morning, soft and patient, warm and slow. You find beauty in my chaos, in places I would never go. You say my name like it's a blessing, like you've never known regret. And every time you look at me, I wonder what you've missed. Because if you knew every corner that I keep out of the light, would you still hold me this closely? If you saw me through my eyes, would you still call me your treasure? If you knew what I hide inside, you treat me like a masterpiece while I feel unfinished, torn apart. And I'm terrified one day you'll wake up and see me the way I do. You celebrate the smallest things, the kindnesses I hardly see, while all I notice are the flaws that keep staring back at me. You make loving look so easy, I make doubting look like art, building little walls of worry inside a grateful heart. And every compliment you give me has to fight a ghost within. Would you still hold me this closely? If you saw me through my eyes, would you still call me your treasure? If you knew what I hide inside, you would treat me like a masterpiece while I feel unfinished, torn apart. And I'm terrified one day you'll wake up and see me the way I do. Maybe the tragedy isn't losing you, maybe it's never believing you stayed, spending all my time preparing for a goodbye you never planned. You never asked me to be perfect, only honest, only real. But I've been fighting shadows instead of letting myself be loved. And maybe you'll keep holding me closely, even when the lights come on. Maybe all the things I call defects were never reasons to run. You treat me like a masterpiece, perhaps that's what I failed to see. The only one convinced I'm not enough has always been me. You never doubted my worth, only I did. We used to talk until sunrise about our fears, our foolish dreams. Now all that's left are passing words and long uncomfortable silences between. You're sitting right across from me, but some the shape of your face by heart, yet I don't know you anymore. No fights, no shattered memories, just something quietly fading away. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak, when nobody really did wrong. The feeling leaves before the people do, and suddenly the music's gone. We're holding conversations like strangers reading from a page, trying to find the words we lost, but there's nothing left to say. Remember when a simple glance could tell me everything you felt? Now even hours spent together feel like talking to ourselves. We keep pretending not to notice the distance growing day by day, like two actors in a story. Neither one knows how to end. I miss the way we used to speak without needing any words. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak, when nobody really did wrong. The feeling leaves before the people do, and suddenly the music's gone. We're holding conversations like strangers reading from a page, trying to find the words we lost, but there's nothing left to say. Maybe love doesn't always explode, maybe sometimes it just disappears, like a radio fading into static, until all you hear is the years. And maybe we're not broken, maybe we've simply changed, but that doesn't make it easier, watching us drift away. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak. No villains, no one to blame, just two people sitting quietly, trying to recognize the names of who we were to each other before everything became a room full of unanswered questions and nothing left to say. The record keeps on spinning, but the song is gone. You barely look me in the eyes when we're sitting face to face. The silence grows a little more every time you leave this place. I know your heart has packed its bags, even if your body's here. And every word you don't say now sounds louder in my ears. I can feel the ending coming, like rain before the storm. So I'm waiting for you to leave, 'cause I don't know how to that's my weakness. Maybe that's just love to me. I'm staying where the hurt begins, waiting for you to leave. Your hands don't reach for mine these days, not the way they used to do. And every promise that we made feels worn and see-through. I should probably walk away before the damage gets too deep. But somehow losing you myself feels harder than watching you leave. So I smile through the distance, pretending we're okay. And I'm waiting for you to leave, 'cause I don't know how to let go. I'd rather let you break my heart than be the one to close the door. Maybe that's my weakness. Maybe that's just love to me. I'm staying where the hurt begins, waiting for you to leave. Maybe I've known for months already. Maybe you've known too. We're just two people standing still, afraid of telling the truth. And every day we hold on longer only makes the goodbye worse. But I keep hoping you'll come back while you're moving in reverse. So I'm waiting for you to leave, like you've been meaning to all along, holding on to what we were. Long after it's gone, maybe I should save myself. Maybe I should finally breathe. But tonight I'll stay right here, waiting for you to leave. When the moment finally comes and you disappear from view, the hardest part won't be losing you. It'll be knowing I never left first. She lives inside your stories still, in photographs and old hometowns. Every time your friends remember her, I watch your eyes wander around. They laugh about those younger days like some golden age of your life. And though she's gone and years have passed, I still feel her by your side. It's strange to feel so threatened by someone who isn't here. I'm jealous of the girl before me, the one they call your great romance, the one who gets remembered like a song that never ends. And I know she's just a memory, a chapter closed long ago. But how do I compete with someone who only gets better in hindsight? She never had to pay the price of ordinary passing years, never had to disappoint you or survive life's heavier fears. She stays forever 17, wrapped in summer and nostalgia, while I'm here being human, making mistakes and growing older. Maybe that's why memories win, they never have to change. I'm jealous of the girl before me, the one they call your great romance, the one who gets remembered like a song that never ends. And I know she's just a memory, a chapter closed long ago. But how do I compete with someone who only gets better in hindsight? Sometimes I wonder if you loved her, or the person you were back then. Maybe when you miss that story, you're really missing who you've been. And maybe that's the cruelest part of fighting ghosts from yesterday. They never argue, never fail, they only fade into perfection. I was jealous of the girl before me, till I finally understood. She only lives inside a memory, while I'm the one beside you now. She may own a piece of history, but history can't hold your hand. And maybe love isn't about being legendary, maybe it's about staying the girl before me. Has the memories, but I have tomorrow. You took the truth and dressed it up in words that made you look so clean, left me standing in the wreckage of a story I didn't mean. You kept the light upon your side and left me hidden in the dark. Now everybody sees a villain wearing my broken heart. Funny how the loudest voice gets to decide what's right. And that's the weight of the wrong, the burden I carry alone. You walk away with sympathy while I pay for things I've I've never done. The world keeps clapping for your tears, while mine go unnoticed and numb. Somehow you get to heal in peace, while I become the one they're judging. You drew the picture, chose the frame, and painted every shade but truth. Now strangers think they know my name from the version given by you. I could scream until my lungs give out, tell my side 1,000 times, but people love a simple story more than complicated lives. Maybe justice moves too slowly, maybe it never comes, and that's the weight of the wrong, the burden I carry alone. You walk away with sympathy while I pay for things I've never done. The world keeps clapping for your tears, while mine go unnoticed and numb. Somehow you get to heal in peace, while I become the one they're judging. I'm not angry that you left, I'm angry at the lie you left behind. How easily they took your hand without ever hearing mine. And every night I ask myself if truth is worth the fight, when a beautiful lie can travel far and leave the truth out of sight. That's the weight of the wrong, a wound that never gets a name. You changed the ending of the story, and somehow I took all the blame. But one day the silence will break, one day the shadows will be gone, and even if nobody sees it, I'll know where I belong. The truth doesn't always win the room, but it still survives the night. You say you want me close tonight, then push me away by morning light. One moment I'm your safest place, the next a stranger in your space. I learned to read between your sighs, the shifting weather in your eyes. But every answer that I find changes with your restless mind. I'm tired of chasing shadows that never stay the same. Maybe tomorrow you'll know what you want. Maybe tomorrow you won't be gone. I'm standing here while you're deciding if this love is worth the fighting. You pull me in, you let me go, like a river that won't choose its flow. And I'm losing pieces of my heart, trying to follow where you are. We make our plans, we draw the lines, then you erase them every time. You leave me holding promises that disappear like cigarette smoke. The hardest part is not the doubt, it's never knowing where we are now. I keep adjusting to your tide while mine gets swept aside. How many times can someone bend before they finally break? Maybe tomorrow you'll know what you want. Maybe tomorrow you won't be gone. I'm standing here while you're deciding if this love is worth the fighting. You pull me in, you let me go, like a river that won't choose its flow. And I'm losing pieces of my heart, trying to follow where you are. I don't need perfection, I don't need forever, I just need a reason to believe you'll stay. But every road you're choosing turns into another question, and I'm running out of ways to wait. Maybe tomorrow you'll know what you want, but I've been waiting far too long. I gave my heart to your confusion and called it love instead of losing. You pull me in, you let me go like autumn leaves that never know whether to fall or hold the tree. And what hurts most is honestly, you always had a choice to make while I was all in every day. Maybe tomorrow you'll decide, but I can't live on maybes anymore. You call it love when you ask where I've been. You call it caring when you check again. You say you worry when I need some space, but every question feels like a chain. You read between the lines that don't exist, turn every silence into a crime. And somehow I spend more energy explaining myself than living my life. You hold me close, but not the way a heart is meant to hold. 'Cause love shouldn't feel like permission, love shouldn't feel this small. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to keep from losing us at all. You say you're scared to let me go, but fear is not devotion's face. And every day I love you less inside the shape of your cage. You want my time, my thoughts, my world, every password, every plan. And when I try to draw a line, you act like I don't understand. But trust was never built from watching or keeping someone in your sight. A bird may stay because it wants to, not not because it cannot fly. And lately I've been wondering if this is love or just control. 'Cause love shouldn't feel like permission. Love shouldn't feel this small. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to keep from losing us at all. You say you're scared to let me go, but fear is not devotion's face. And every day I love you less inside the shape of your cage. I know your heart has its reasons, I know your wounds run deep, but I can't become your prison just so you can fall asleep. And I can't spend forever proving what should already be believed. Trust is a gift we choose to give, not something we receive by force. No, love shouldn't feel like permission. Love should feel like coming home, a place where both our souls can breathe without being owned. You wanted certainty forever, but love was never made that way. And now the door stands open while I decide whether to stay. You called it love, but love should never need a lock. The city hums beneath the rain, the lonely saxophone complains. Your shadow lingers by the door, like you still live here anymore. The coffee's cold, the records spin, I hear your laughter in the wind. And every note the piano plays pulls me back to yesterday. Funny how a heart can stay in places people walk away. The smoke between the lines we wrote, words we never got to hold. And every midnight melody brings your memory back to me. I let the silence take its turn, still watching candles slowly burn. You're gone, but somehow you remain, like soft blue jazz inside the rain. The bartender knows my name, he pours regret without the blame. I wear a smile that doesn't fit, like an old suit I can't quit. Outside the window, neon glows, 1,000 strangers come and go, but every face just fades away when your ghost decides to stay. Funny how the years move on, yet some goodbyes are never gone. There's smoke between the lines we wrote, words we never got to hold. And every midnight melody brings your memory back to me. silence take its turn, still watching candles slowly burn. You're gone, but somehow you remain like soft blue jazz inside the rain. If love was only borrowed time, then maybe we were doing fine. A perfect song that couldn't last, a beautiful thing becoming past. There's smoke between the lines we wrote, a story only moonlight knows, and every fading harmony keeps a little part of me. So if you hear this somewhere far, beyond the city, past the dark, just know I'm learning how to stay with the music you left behind. The city hums beneath the rain, and I still whisper your name. We were doing just fine, weren't we? Laughing over cheap red wine, making plans on rainy Sundays, living one day at a time. Then the questions started coming from every family gathering. When's the wedding? What's the plan? Don't you want more than this? Funny how 1,000 voices can sneak inside a happy room. We started measuring our love with somebody else's ruler, comparing what we had to pictures on a screen. Suddenly our simple story didn't seem enough to keep, and we lost ourselves chasing standards that were never meant for you and me. Your mother liked another future. My friends had different ideas too. Everybody had an opinion on what our lives were supposed to do. A bigger house, a better title, a ring, a child, a perfect plan. We got so busy meeting expectations, we forgot to ask what we wanted. The loudest crowd was never in the room, but somehow it was everywhere. We started measuring our love with somebody else's ruler, comparing what we had to pictures on a screen. Suddenly our simple story didn't seem enough to keep, and we lost ourselves chasing standards that were never meant for you and me. I don't think we fell out of love, I think we got distracted by timelines we didn't choose, by dreams we didn't own, by the fear of disappointing everyone except ourselves. And that's the cruelest part. We started measuring our love with somebody else's ruler, trying to fit our hearts inside a shape designed by strangers. And by the time we realized the life we had was beautiful, the cracks had already formed between who we were and who they wanted us to be. The room is quiet now, the voice is finally gone, but I still wonder what would have happened if we listened to our hearts before we listened to it.